Hey, what is going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys how you can remove a passcode from your iPhone if you just forgot it or you changed it recently and you don't remember the new passcode that you have added. Then you can go ahead and completely remove it from your iPhone. The process is not that complicated. It's fairly simple. You will have to use your computer and of course follow a few steps. Now, before I start this, I just want to let you know that during this process you will delete everything that you have on your iPhone. So basically, if you don't have a backup of your data, everything that you have on your iPhone will be gone. So hopefully, if you have forgotten your passcode, you have a backup of your device in order to restore the data later. So let's get into the process. Let me show you guys how you can do that. Very simple, and go ahead and remove any passcode that you have on your iPhone that you might have forgotten. Now, the first thing you want to do is enter your iPhone into recovery mode. So this is done like differently for different devices. Let's start off with the newer ones. So if you have an iPhone 8, 8 Plus, an iPhone 10, or the newer ones, the iPhone XS, the iPhone 11s and all that, then you can do that simply by pressing the power button and the side button both at the same time. And from here, just go ahead and power off your device. So let's just slide to power off right here, wait for the device to shut down completely, and then what you need to do is connect your device to your computer. So before you do that, open iTunes on your computer, or if you have the newest Mac version, you will need to open Finder, and then what you need to do is just go ahead and press and hold the side button right here, not the volume buttons, the side button. Press and hold it, and while doing that, plug in your device and just keep pressing that, keep holding on it like this until you will see the recovery screen. So once you see the screen, you will see the pop-up on iTunes, which allows you to recover your device, basically restore your device to its factory settings and erase everything, and of course remove the passcode as well. Now, this process is done differently if you have older devices. Now, on the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus, you can do the same like on the iPhone 10 here, but instead of holding the power button, the side button, you will need to hold the volume down button. And if you have an older device, older than the iPhone 7, like the iPhone 6s and older, then what you need to do is just go ahead and power off the device. Just press the power button, power off the device, and from here, let's unplug this. Once it's powered off, let's wait for that. Once the device is completely shut down, what you need to do is press and hold the home button while of course having iTunes opened on your computer. Press and hold the home button, and plug in your device and wait for this screen to show up. Once that screen shows up, that means that you can go ahead and now restore it from iTunes. So here I have both devices on recovery mode. Now all you need to use is your computer. So let me move to the computer and show you guys how to proceed with removing the passcode from your iPhone. So once you have your iPhone on recovery mode, then you will see the screen right here on iTunes. Now what you need to do is restore your iPhone. Again, before you do this, just make sure that you know that this will delete everything that you have on your iPhone. All the data will be deleted. And hopefully, if you have forgotten your passcode, hopefully you have a backup of your device and then you can restore from that backup. But just keep in mind once more that it will delete everything from the iPhone. Also, if you have your iPhone, of course, tied to an Apple ID, you will need to enter that Apple ID, because if the activation lock screen appears, you will need to know the Apple ID and the passcode to enter your device. So from here, you have two options. You can go ahead and tap restore, and what this will do is that it will automatically download the latest software for your device and of course restore your device to that software. But if that process, the downloading and the restoring takes if the downloading takes more than 15 minutes, then what it will do is that it will boot up, the device will boot up again. You will have to re-enter the recovery mode. If you don't want to do that, I suggest you go ahead and download the IPSW file manually. You can do that by going to a website, which I will leave linked right down below in the description of the video. Right there, you just go ahead and pick your device and download the IPSW file. And then once you have done that, it will be way simpler for you to restore your device. Now all you gotta do is just go ahead and, as I said, press restore if you just want everything to be done automatically, or if you have downloaded the IPSW file manually on your computer. What you need to do is on Windows, hold the Shift key on the keyboard or the Command key on the Mac, and while holding that key, press the Restore iPhone button. What this does is that it will take you to this page right here. Like, you can browse your computer and find the IPSW file that you have downloaded. Select that file and click open and click restore right here. And what this will do is that it will completely restore your iPhone, that way also removing the passcode. So I will come back once this is done and show the device, which will be of course restored, and the passcode will be removed. So as you can see right here, guys, the iPhone has been restored. So even though this iPhone had a passcode, we have been able to restore it. Of course, everything has been deleted, but now we can go ahead and enter the iPhone without having to remember our passcode. So just go ahead and basically go through the normal setup of your iPhone. So choose everything that you need here, and you will be able to go ahead and enter your iPhone. So let me just go through this setup here real quick, and I will show you guys that I will be able to enter this iPhone, of course, without the passcode. So let's just set up this manually. So everything here works just fine. You can see here it asks me to enter Touch ID right here. So let's just set this up later. Don't use that. Of course, it will ask you for a new passcode. So you can see we had a passcode here. We have restored the device, and the passcode, the old one, has been deleted. And now you can go ahead and set a new one. Or if you forget them a lot, just don't set one at all. But of course, that's a bad idea. You should always have a passcode on your device, but just make sure always remember it, and always go ahead and back up your device, because in any case that you forget your passcode, then you will need a backup to basically get back your data. Otherwise, with this method, you will delete everything that you have on your iPhone. Everything will be gone just in order to remove that passcode. So you can see right now, I can go ahead and just don't use a passcode at all. Don't use a passcode, and it's as easy as that. I can go ahead and enter my iPhone, and you can see right here, you can restore from an iCloud backup. Hopefully you have one. You can restore for Mac or PC, or basically if you have your other data on your iPhone, you can go ahead and transfer them here. So we're going to just set this up as a new iPhone, and it will need to enter here your Apple ID. So let me just do that real quick. So now everything is basically done. We can just go ahead and go through this process, wait here for the iPhone to set up, and as easy as that, the passcode has been removed. That's really great. Again, if you forgot your iPhone's passcode, or you recently changed it and then you don't remember it, then you can go ahead and do this process and go ahead and remove the old passcode and get a new one. Of course, with this process, again, you will need to know that it will delete all the data from your iPhone. Everything will be gone, so hopefully you have a backup. So let's just wait for this to finish here. In a few seconds we should be done, so let's just continue after this is done. And as you can see, basically the setup here is going really well. Everything is going smooth, so let's just set up everything later here. Set up later this one as well. Don't share there. Okay, let's use the light mode, and here we are on the iPhone with the passcode removed. As you can see, I have been able to remove that passcode simply by entering recovery mode and then restoring the iPhone. Again, the bad thing is that it will delete everything on your iPhone, but if you have a backup, then you're good to go. So this is how easily you can enter your iPhone if you have forgotten your passcode and you cannot unlock it. Just make sure if your iPhone is basically locked to an Apple ID, you will need to have that because you will see the activation lock screen there, and you will need to know your Apple ID in order to be able to access your iPhone. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This is how easily you can remove a passcode from your iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys on the next one.